Hi everyone and welcome back to Aethus. We just finished selling some of first items. We have some money, soon 1100. We were talking about what we were going to buy, and the quest here says that they want us to buy oxygen filter number 1. Then we also need to find and craft the power cell. So when they say find or craft, so maybe we should just take a look if we maybe can find one first before we just go and buy one. We still need to buy the upgrade for it for this, so that's gonna be needed 4,000 coins anyway, so we're gonna need to sell a lot of items right now. So let's see, what else do we have? Locate the code to the locked crate. Enter the code with the keypad. So that was the locked crate in the cavern that we couldn't get to. Both codes that we've tried were not the ones that was the right ones. But let's see. Well, we have some stuff on us. Maybe if we have abundance, we could actually sell off some stuff. Those I don't want to use yet. Those I toss in there, toss that in. And let's keep that on us. So let's see, what can we craft? We can craft explosives, which is needed for breaking rocks. I would love to have these recipes, because I think if you have multiple rocks around them when you're mining, you can maybe use these to actually break them as well, to mine a bunch of them in one go. So that might be nice to have. We need 2 of these, and we need 1 or 2 of those to make that one later on as well. But then we also need the delivery bot, so that might be something that we actually can look into to start that automation. To maybe at least start with this and see how that works, if it degrades or if it actually continue going with that drill bit. So let's see, we need 2 of those, so we need oxide, we need to find that. And we need 2 of those, so we can craft those. And now we go into the place and see what we can find. We need more money. I do like the music in this game. It's very subtle, it's very calming, to be honest. So it gives you a calm, nice playtime. It doesn't... yeah, it's not a lot of high-end beat or anything like that. It's a calming music that just... yeah. You're having a great time, having a nice, cozy time playing. Goes, get some more. Oh, get some food as well. Mushroom.
Surely the suit can handle it.
You're welcome to try, but you won't see me taking a dip. Maeve, that oxide is vital for the creation of oxygen domes.
Ooh, being able to make those would be useful. I do prefer avoiding a slow death by suffocation.
Then you'll want to purchase the crafting plan required for their manufacture from the market as soon as possible. And keep gathering that oxide. Maeve, your air supply is running out.
So let's go back to this entrance here. Oh, add some more. Okay. That's... There we go. So how does these glow sticks work? I guess they are the same that you toss them. No, that's science. Oh, that's nice. Actually, oh, it also has some nice ray tracing there. That it shows that it's a wall there, so it can't glow that way. That's quite nice. Not that many small games like this have that. So that makes it really nice that it traces where that should be going. Really nice. Let's get more of that oxide. That stone that we also found. Oh, not stone, that was these. Corvo leaves. Corvo leaves are spicy, okay. Some maybe to get some spicy food and so on. Getting full. There we are full. Oh, let's remember where that is and then go back to base now. So something tells me that we want to rebuild this base later on, because that seems to be a very much bigger area, much squarer, and so maybe we should have our manufacturing in here, everything, and then we just have this as our like small little kitchen and bedroom area. But that's a later project. So let's toss in some things here to craft. Oh, so we craft calcite in ore into oxide as well. That's nice. We need that oxide. There's some more stuff in there. So, stack item, that's a nice feature also that when the games has that. So you can go through your inventory and then just stack with the items that you want. Let's add site in there, and we also want silica in there. We also had those leaf. We take that there and let's place those in there. So that's nothing new. That has something new. Oxide. More oxide for us. Oh, I have more. There we go. And all of those. So, stack all. We're gonna need some bigger storage again, it seems. But just now we take that one out and we toss that in so we have max over. So we can have 26 of those. Okay. Got those on me. So let's food and water here. Then you can sell that back to Ark. I don't want their shitty drinks. Prefer water. So there we go. And so that one is full. Maybe we should start selling some of these. Or shall we craft them? What can we craft? Thank you. Oh, we can craft these now. So let's craft these two, just because I want to be able to craft this one. And I want to be able to see how that machine works. So we can go and check that. There we go. And there. Now we can go back to that mining machine and kick it a bit, see how it goes if to automate some deep drilling there. Which means we don't have to farm that much for the same things. Gives us a free thing. So let's sell. Let's toss 2 of those in. That really makes me laugh a bit that they're worth 100 apparently on the chip, but they are still buying it for 80. That's wow, cheap. Okay, so we want to sell some of these. 580. And that seems to be what we have in the inventory right now, just because we don't have it here. Oh, we can sell that cola. Take it. I don't want it. So that cola is 225. That's... wow. Okay, that's quite a bit. Ooh, those drill bits. Nice price. Okay. Cool. Well, we will find more stuff, so let's sell that, get some more money in. Can we buy that? What was it that we need for that upgrade? So we need 3,000 for that. We do have the option to buy a bigger air tank, but let's go with the quests are saying right now, just because they don't want to drag it out. So let's go back in here. And maybe it is that we do need to have the drone as well, but well, we will see that. That's gonna be told to us here now. Let's get that cactus. I would love to buy something so we can actually also start a hydro farm to plant some of those seeds. Like, it's weird that we haven't gotten a single cactus seed yet. So this one is still active. This one is going, so go in there and we add that. Can only transfer required. That is what it's...
We have automation.
Bad.
Once we get hold of some cargo drones, any drills we find can automatically send resources to the outpost.
Oh, okay. So this will continue drilling sandstone and sandstone shards, which we are using in this one to break down. No, we use it in our stone smasher, which we can't build one here. But what we can do is use this to mine, and then we can come here and bring and pick up what it's been drilling manually. But if we find the blueprint or can be able to craft that later, we can actually start to automate a bit to toss it back to our outpost, which is gonna be great. So let's not just look straight down and look at this beautiful world. Need some more cactus. I need food. So.
Maeve, your air supply is running out.
Yeah, I don't know how far it was now, the other one. So let's go to that place. We also need to look at that water machine that is giving us the opportunity to pump up water, it said. But did we need anything for this? I can't remember. Let's see now. building has been unlocked. Water pump. Okay. So that was something we missed. Okay. So now we can make a water pump. Question is, where do we place it? So let's see. Oh, that double tap of Q and E. I use that like in World of Warcraft to turn the character without me having to turn the camera. So it's nice to be able to do it, but it's makes it a little bit weird when you double tap and it just switches away like that. So do we have any more mushrooms here? No? No more mushrooms. Okay. Let's continue going down where we were. So we have a fresh opening in our suit. We can catch a lot of more items. We need more food. Let's keep mining.
Well, you can't say I didn't warn you that might hurt.
Useless basic suit.
So that is
Maeve, watch your oxygen levels.
acid or something. Just in case. So we had this one. What? It said something that it repaired your suit or recharged. Maybe it was just that it recharges fast with oxygen then. Something we can build? No. Nothing there. Can't toss into this one, right? No, we don't have anything right now. We don't have a kitchen here either. That's a bit weird that they don't have a kitchen in their habitat. They don't have anything to cook their food whatsoever. That's curious. Okay, so what did they eat? Oh well, let's continue down here and explore some more. Careful. So what we could do actually if we want to as well is just continue mining and toss everything into those crates back there at that base, so now we can just run them back and forth if we want to. But later on we might get that a drone that we can have, so everything gets transported back to this place. Yeah, I'll be curious how it's built up. So we toss in all the items again here that we need. Need to craft all the stuff. What is that? F stack in. That's also nice that I have it on one button. Do we have anything new? No. There we go. Let's make some more food. Always in need of food. Can we make a mushroom? No. I want mushroom soup. Let's use that, to be honest, to get that food directly. So I found out that you can use Shift F to drag out. So if you want to take all, you do Shift and F. So that's quite nice. You can do that and then press F again to just toss in the stuff. So that's a fast way to take care of the storage. It's not one output and one input like I would prefer, but it still takes out the stuff that you want to take out and so on. I would love to have something to build that only crafts like building materials, but we don't have that, it seems. So what we could do is could make some of these just to get the cash. Could make explosive. What do they sell for? Does that say? No. That would be nice when you actually have read it that you get it in. Does it say here? No. That I mean, you have looked it up what the price for these are, so it could be nice if they actually also here in this information tab told you that this item is worth this much, because that's what you looked up last time. But if you find something new, you don't know what the value is of that. Ooh, flawless one. Ooh. Okay, pricey. So we sell that. They are also actually selling for quite good, which is uncut. And they are to sell, it seems. Seems to not be anything that you use for crafting, so it seems to be actually to sell things to get more money. That's so, yeah, let's sell those often. Seems to just be a gem to sell. Is this? This is used in various crafting recipes. These are cooking ingredients used in crafting. That's a good way to have so you can see directly if it's something that you just can sell off or if it's something that you might want to keep. So let's sell that for quite a bit of sum. So the first thing I want to do is get that done.
Feels good to get the old suit upgraded again.
Now you'll be able to explore for longer in the deeper areas of the underground without succumbing to suffocation. Yep, it's times like this I'm sure glad I don't have frail human lungs.
Mechanical perfection, right? You'll be telling me those Chasmacorp nut jobs have the right idea next.
No. I have a soft spot for you soft, flashy humans just as you are. No creepy augmentations needed.
Good to hear. Anyway, with the help of an oxygen dome or two, we should now be able to check out what's going on in that meteorite crater.
That's nice. So we have some stuff to do there, but let's go for that one as well. I want to be able to explore even more. And what was the price of those? Can we sell those maybe? They're only 5 each, so not much to sell, to be honest. Let's build. Okay, so you can only have 2 of those in height. Fair enough. I'm gonna use them for big chunky stuff anyway. We can't place another one there, no? No. Okay, that's good. So let's go in here. And now we can take everything that is in there and everything, because these are chunky things that is really taking up space. Apparently for me as well. So now we can toss them in here instead, which makes it much more efficient. Right click, sorry. There we go. So 7 of those takes 10.5 in storage. There we go. It's gonna be needed to have that kind of space because they take up a lot of space. So we want so I'm gonna also make this, so because you mainly come in here to toss all the stuff out of the storage. I might want to just keep it in here. So let's move that and turn. There we go. Don't know if I... Yeah, I prefer to move this. Let's move this. Because this is where we come in the most, and this is more fitting to be a construction area than this little place here that can be more like a nice kitchen there later on instead. Feels more like a kitchen. So let's move that as well. This is also very nice because it goes really fast to be like, oh, I want to move everything in this area to this area. Let's actually make it a quick way to do. I also do like this. This can be where it is because it feels like a good one. But I prefer to have... I want to use this more. It was just a empty space, and now it actually are usable. Oh, we had that one. Ooh, expensive stuff. Okay, later for that. So let's see, what do we have here? Crafting bench, that we already have. We have everything of these, so we don't need those anymore. Writing, we have storage. We don't need that right now. I mean, they're holding quite a bit, and these are like 40 each as well, so that's plenty of stuff. And if we want to, we could actually build these up so we had 6 high again like we had before. So let's see, yeah, we have power. I would love to build that one just to have, but I guess we're gonna have to have a bunch of biomass in it all the time. So let's go for a little mining expedition for biomass. Timber. So you can really feel the mining laser, how much bigger it has become. It really took time to knock these trees down. Now it actually are going quite fast to take care of them. Take that. There we go. Let's make that biomass. Do we need to place it outside or can it be inside? How do you see that? Power by stored living biomass. Doesn't say that it has to be. Oh, it can't be. Oh, it can be placed outside. So, question is, do we actually need it to be accessible though? Oh, hey. I'm gonna destroy this later on, so let's not build anything in there right now. Let's make it down here. That seems to. Snug as a bug in the corner there. How does this work? Is that instant power? Yeah. So you get instant power about that, and you get all the power that you need. Two power up for that. So it doesn't seem that you need to toss in any more biomass into it. Okay. That's a nice thing to, well, at least have one of. Toss that in. Oh. Already forgotten how I moved everything, so that's there. There we go. And that and there. Okay. So what do we want to do now? We want to eat a bit. What's the water? Sorry. Let's fill that up. And yeah, let's continue watching, looking in that cavern here. I want to find that power, if we can find it, or we're gonna have to sell a lot of ore and stuff to be able to craft that. Oh, up there we have some items. Nice. Sometimes it seems that he automatically picked them up, and sometimes he just don't want to take care of it. Oh. Mysterious egg. Don't know if I like that we picked that up. Did someone say cave crawlers? Let's pick that and more mushrooms. Oh, there's some here. Big holes, big holes. And we are not even halfway yet. Let's continue. Take it down more. So you can actually tell him to take care of items that you can't walk to get. That's nice. So down here, let's make a scan. Mushrooms.
Mate, your air supply is running out.
So, I want to test one of these. How does these work? Okay, so you get a bubble like this. You can stand in, get back your oxygen. It's nice. It doesn't give you that much. It doesn't seem to be really filling up the maximum though. No. It's an really like I need just a little boost of oxygen. So I guess we're gonna keep those two oh shit moments. Let's get some. Start to get full. I don't think we can take another one of those, so let's go back up and get some cactus on the way or something like that to get some food. There we go.
Need some fresh air soon.
More eggs. I don't know if I like that. Seems what will they be? Mysterious eggs. Okay. Could eat them raw, but do you really want to? Yeah. Do you really want to actually pick them up as well? That's another question. My first thought is, who has laid them? Why are they there? That's a good question. Oh, mushroom. Oh. Oh, it looked like something moved down there, but it just a tree that popped into range, it seems. Nothing else here right now. Let's get back, empty our inventory again, get some more, so we can go back in there and get even more items. So there. Let's sell some stuff.
Roland? What was that?
That was a severe ground tremor.
And, why was there a severe ground tremor?
It appears that this area periodically experiences intense geological activity. Be careful. Things are likely to have shifted in the caverns below us.
Okay. Don't know if I like that. Some more water. So maybe I need to set up some more of those to have multiple water to do if we get more mushrooms to do. So I want to also, just because, I want to build storage. So, I need some scrap. Just because we are running around and carrying some money and so on. I prefer to maybe have that not on me, just because the when you die you actually are dropping the stuff that you have on you. So let's make a storage box here. And that becomes a little table. That's good. There, and now we can toss that one in there, because I don't know if undroppable. Okay, so you can never drop those, it seems. They are worth 100, but you get 80 back. But I think I'm gonna keep that, just because you don't know if you... They might be sneaky and be like, oh, these are worth even more if you wait on selling them. That's... can be fun to test that out. So that one is full, I guess. No. Don't need any more scraps. We place that, toss that data in there. So what we also can do is, just because we don't have a fridge right now, we can place one of those there, and then I want to place half of that in there. There. gonna need that as well. So how much do we have? We have 1100. Could go for a standard smelter. Don't think I need a recycler just now. This one I don't know if when we need. So this could be the nice part to have to buy this one, and then for a entrance you have that as a small airlock with the shower inside of it. So shower is 1,000, that one is just 250. Okay. Cities exploring energetic potential is okay. Gives you 3 power. That's a power, nice. Cargo bay. So that is how the drones are transporting to you. So might have to build these outside, place them in there. That's a nice locker. Nice light to have outside. Indoor light, nice. Now we're talking. Some wall lights, nice bunk bed, stool, bench. I love this. I do like that it's a lot of decorations that you can do. Like, I mean, they have display shelves and then you can display items on them as well. That's a really nice way to be able to have. So let's see if there's anything else we could work on trying to get that. Oh, we can't buy it. There's no one on there right now. So what we do need is these kind of things. That's 4,000 right now. So I'm thinking right now we're just gonna go for unlocking more upgrades for the suit with the money, because right now there's not that much that we want to buy. But I am a bit curious, what was it that happened in the cave? Let's see. Might it be because we took those eggs? Whoa. Ah. So the tremor happens and then it restocks all the stuff. So all these ores are back, like you see. Interesting. Nice. That's a nice feature. So I guess that happens every couple of days or so. So you have a chance to get items back, so you don't get stuck or something like that, so you don't have anything more to mine out. They actually have stuff to mine all the time. Oh, I see a mushroom down there. Sneaky. But still, that's nice. That's more mushrooms. Really nice to have, because you don't want to end up with not having anything more to do. And we did almost deplete this area quite a lot. So that's a nice way of doing it. Just want to pick some of these items. Oh. Wait, wasn't there a wall there before?
Roland, I'm seeing even more suit warnings about the air quality here.
The air is becoming gradually less breathable as we descend deeper into the cavern.
I'll need to make sure I'm carrying an oxygen dome or two at all times then.
Indeed. And your air supply will be consumed twice as fast as normal down here. We need to get you a suit upgrade to proceed much further.
Okay. It's only set to get worse from here. Love poisonous underground air. Love it. Over there. Is that a giant oxygen dome?
It certainly looks that way. This static oxygen dome shares a lot of properties with the portable version.
Oh,
It
so
must have been left behind
nice.
by the last expedition. I'm amazed it's still running.
Okay, so we got the drill bit that we made. That's okay. Maybe we can make another one of those later on to use for something. Those I haven't seen before. What was those? Oh, dust rubies. Okay, so okay. More cash. Wait, have we just run down? That's the elevator up there. Oh, okay.
These hot springs are pretty cool, huh? Bit of a change from the surface.
Indeed. A lot of water for such an arid environment. Exposure to the spring seems to fundamentally
Small
affect the
builder.
resources found in this area
Spire
as
small,
well.
okay.
We can certainly use that to our advantage. Looks like there used to be a natural bridge here.
Careful, it's a long way down.
If only there was some way across. I can see nodes over there.
Unless you're planning on growing wings, I can't see any way for us to get over there.
Okay. I'm gonna leave these for you guys to read if you want to. So you can pause the video to read them if you want to. But I'm gonna keep them up a little bit and then turn them off. So, another egg. Does make me a bit like, who has laid them? Where there's an egg, there must be a chicken of some sort. Oh, nice. That's a new plant. So over there is the elevator, and it looks to be some facility there as well. So let's go back to the big oxygen dome, get some oxygen, and turn directly 190 and go back there. So maybe this means that you can build these later on and build like small safe havens like this along the way if you want to. Who knows? I didn't see any of those in the market though, but might be something there later on when you upgrade it more. Let's see, let's jumping pencil here a bit. Ow, ow. There we go. Back. Oh, made it. So, over here, what's that? Oxygen dome, yeah. So we can make
Another
this.
hab. Looks like it's powered as well. Just like the last one.
What's this? Oh. Oxygen dome and some more ore. Let's go in.
I can see lights on. The door won't open.
It appears the servos are fried.
Ugh. Okay. If I can replace those servos, I can get inside and use this place as a jumping off point for the rest of the area.
Okay, so we need to find some servo motors. Either that or make them. Craft a servo motor at the electronic workbench.
Automated mining drill. Now we're back in my comfort zone.
I'm glad to see you excited, but you can see that it's damaged, right?
Of course I can. That broken drill bit is visible a mile away.
Oh,
Let's get it fixed and this thing operational. Then we can start automating our resource extraction. Good thing too, my poor wee laser is getting tired.
Oh, shush.
so we need that bigger drill bit for this one that we thought I think we needed to buy that print as well, blueprint. Let's see, can we do anything from this one down here? No, still need that power cell to have that shortcut. Okay. So, oh dear. That's what? Okay.
I'll need some more air soon.
Dear. There we go, and let's wait here a little bit and then go back up. There. So there's a sneaky way down, which you can find to get all the way down there. But now we need to figure out how to get the power cell. So I guess we're gonna have to just be in this area a little bit to mine all the stuff that we need to be able to get some more money. And then we can go back to the other downstairs to get that elevator going and so on. So we're gonna need to get some money to buy the blueprint to make the power cells, and then we're gonna need to get even more to be able to do the to be able to make them and so on. So we're gonna need more money to upgrade your gear so we can continue doing a lot of things, and then we're gonna need a lot of money as well to get to where we want to. So this has been running for a while now. Let's see. So it's almost full, so it's quite a haul that you can get from this. Let's take that. And you can't do anything with this in this one, sadly, because you get stone from it, and this one can only take care of the refinement. So yeah, that's a bit sad that they have a refining machine there that you can't use. But yeah, let's head back out this way now. I do like that the health is slowly ticking up when you are just running full oxygen on that.
This call will be recorded.
Maeve, it's Trudy again. I just wanted to pop in and remind you about our super rewarding resource acquisition partnership program. All the details are on the trade node. You're automatically enrolled, don't worry, and once you reach level 2 in the program, I'll be able to offer you some exclusive delivery contracts.
Sounds a bit unnecessary. Can I opt out?
No, silly, why would you want to do that? There are so many benefits. But no, you can't. Keep purchasing from the trade node, get to level 2 of the program, and I'll be back in touch. Ciao for now.
Okay, so even that you have left the corporation, you basically don't have a choice anyway. You have to do what they tell you. Kind of rude. So let's see, that one in there, so we don't have those. I don't need those anymore, or not now at least. So we do have that one. Let's pop that in there. I want to take those and those. Also take that. Now we pop them in here instead to make it a plant crate. Oh, we had so that was a seed as well. Nice. Here we go. So, she was talking about, I guess it's something new that we need to build. Facilities, crafting bench, printer. Apparently not. So, advance your rep level receiving deliveries. So, package of plants. So, okay, so we need to buy it. So, there and... So where do they have that? The servo motors, that's some... We needed that one then. Okay, so you need these items to be able to buy it. So we need to make basic electronics to be able to buy it as well. We need to be able to buy that power cell, which needed... Let's see, where did we have the power cell? Wasn't there a power cell here just before? No, because we got that. Let's see if we can make a power cell just to get that one done. Oh, double tapping that again. So, crafting. Yes. Okay, so 2 of those, 2 one of those. Let's make that so we can get that elevator. Kind of like that you need to take them out from that one to be able to make it. So power cell crafting. So we needed just one, yeah. And I guarantee that we need these for other things as well, so that doesn't... okay, so we can make these as well. I wonder what they sell for.
A power cell. With this, I'm sure I'll be able to get that cliffside elevator working again.
So, what did we need? We need that one, and we needed 2. So, let's make that. There we go. I might actually... I kind of like that table back there to have it because it makes it like an office room. I might build one in here as well to have it this area. Maybe could build one that is like this there. So let's do it there, and then we need a electronic bench. Still can't buy it. Why? We do have the money for it. Maybe I do need to have everything on me. So let's instead of counting, just toss some stuff on us. There. Nope, still can't buy it. Requires to build. That's kind of weird. How do you buy it then? Oh. So you need to be rep level 1 to buy it. Ah, okay. Ah, that's... So you can only buy this one right now. Oh well, let's make us a kitchen then. So we needed... three of those. Oh. So you can't cancel when you have made it, so you kinda need that recycler then. So that one you need... Oh, you needed 3 of those anyway, so that's okay. Let's see. I'm gonna buy that one just because that's a nice thing to have. Let's take that and buy that. So when you bought... Okay, so we need to buy stuff anyway to upgrade our standings. So we could buy that as well, get a locker, we could buy their bunk bed. I don't really care about. Is there anything else we can buy right now? Something cheap. Yep. We have a potted plant. We can buy carpets, shelves. Okay, so let's potted plant. That's perfect. Kind of like these. So this one, move that a bit, and then I want a structure. And move. There. So how does that look? So that becomes, yeah, a small little entrance. Nice. What else do we have? So we have a kitchen that that I wanted to have here. I want to be able to stand and look out over the area. Let's see there. Wonder if I'm curious. Yeah. That's a nicer front to have. That's nice. What do we have else have? So we have these wall lights, nice. Light up the room a bit. Potted plants. so much. Oh, we have dishes, bowl stack, and a bowl. And then we can make that, what, as I said, we can make a bowl on something, which is nice. And then we can place the food on it with these placeables. So you can actually place the food on top of the plates as well. Which is such a nice little thing that you can do in a game like this. Because I do like that you can really customize a nice way, because like this, let's have a locker there for our stuff and a plant beside. Sadly it's clipping a little bit, but can't have everything in the world. So what does this do? What can we do in the cooking? Ooh, okay, we can do a lot. We can do 2 of water into 1. That's nice. So we can also make cactus moonshine. Ooh, we can have fun. Basic mushroom, we can do rich mushroom soup, which is same mushrooms, but we have these leaves as well to get some more spice. Then we can make these eggs. Oh, okay, so we can make a spiced egg. Then we can make the sugar that I was wondering before, how you make that. Okay, cool. So we have done a lot of things. We have built a new kitchen that we can continue. Might look into buying some more decorative stuff to be able to get more out of it. So, I mean, there were a bunch of stuff here that there were like kitchen unit, and you can add some pillars inside the room. You can internal walls. I mean, I do love this, that you can make your own. There's another game that I played, which one? It was called Beyond something Beyond. But it was also that you crash landed on a alien atmosphere, and you had to build up from scratch, which also had that kind of building that you could build your base outside, and then you had to build the walls. But it was more like you actually had to build wall by wall to make your base totally. This is, in my opinion, a little bit more nicer to be able to build just a habitat, and then you have different way of habitats to be able to continue the buildings. I find it more the way that you want to build something, to use it this way to get it, because you can do very much with this anyway, and there's a lot of nice things that you can make with this kind of simple way. So now we don't need that, by the way, so let's take that and delete. We don't need it. So we got some scrap back. There we go. Toss that in there. Don't need it anymore. But anyway, I think I'm going to call it here. We've done some really nice things. We have that power cell now to unlock the elevator, so that's going to be a little bit quicker to get to that point. We also have the we have to look for the code to open up items. I wonder if they have written on the wall or something somewhere as well, like inside that area in the cavern. Might also be that they have hidden it somewhere else. So it's gonna be a nice little thing to find. But yeah, let's hope we can find that later. But that's gonna be it for now, folks. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave a comment below. It's always fun to hear people what they say, what do you think about the video. And I will see you in the next video. So take care everyone, have a nice day. Bye.